Now let's have a look at a data structure called maps within Groovy. A map is essentially an array of key value pairs. As you can see on the right, we've got a map called hair color, which has 3 entries. Within the first entry, Sylvia acts as the key, and blonde acts as the value corresponding to that key. Similarly, in the second entry, Peter is the key, and the corresponding value is brown. Maps are essentially used as lookup tables in order to retrieve the value for a particular key. So you can search the map by using the name of the person, for example, Peter, and you want to find out the corresponding value, which in this case would be brown. So this is being done on line number 8. We're reading the hair color map, and we're passing the key Sylvia to it. What we expect to have returned is the value corresponding to the key Sylvia, which would be blonde. That's stored in the variable called color, and it's printed out on line number 9. You can do a lot of interesting things with maps, one of them being the ability to iterate over it. So you can use the each method as we did with the lists here in the course. You can use the each method to iterate over all the entries within the map. As you can see on line number 8, the closure following each takes an entry, and for each entry, it prints out the entry.key, which will be the first elements, and then the entry.value. So for the first record, the key is John, and the entry.value will be 23. And the each method continues to iterate over all items and sequentially prints them out. Again, similar to the list data structure, we have the find and the find all methods to filter data within the maps. So in the given example, we have an age map where the name of the person acts as the key, and the value is their age. Now, on line number 8, we're calling find to find those items where the value is greater than 20. id.value is greater than 20. So this will return the first occurrence of such a record. Remember, we're using find as opposed to find all, so we'll only get the first occurrence of this happening. The first occurrence is the very first record, actually where the age is 23, or the value is 23, which is greater than 20. So the first record we returned is John 23. Now, if you're interested in finding all the records for which the id.value is greater than 20, you should use the find all method, and that will return you all 3 records where the id.value is greater than 20. For a quick example to see how we can use maps, we'll just create a map called City. The idea is that the city will act as the key, and the country will act as a value. So we'll have London and UK and Paris and France. We'll keep those 2 values just to show you how this works. Now, to print out the corresponding country of London, you can search the map by referencing the map using the keyword that you're searching it by, which would be the city name. This should return the corresponding country or the corresponding value. And once you run it, it will return UK. So just to repeat, you referenced the city map using the syntax city bracket London close bracket, and that will return the corresponding value UK.